أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Surah Al-Baqarah, the longest and most profound surah of the Quran, contains the essence of divine guidance. It was revealed in Medina at a time when the early Muslim community was facing complex social, political, and spiritual challenges. Through this surah, Allah laid down the foundations of a just and balanced society, offering timeless principles for spiritual and worldly success. The Quran begins with a powerful declaration. This is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those who fear Allah. Al-Baqarah 2:2. This verse establishes the Quran as the ultimate source of truth and guidance. But what kind of guidance does it provide? And who are the true recipients of this guidance? In the previous sessions, we explored the first 4 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, which outlined the 5 essential characteristics of true believers: belief in the unseen, trust in Allah's existence, the angels, divine revelations, and the hereafter. Establishment of prayer, strengthening the connection with Allah through regular devotion, charitable giving, sharing wealth with those in need as a social and spiritual responsibility, faith in previous revelations, accepting all previous scriptures as part of the divine message, while understanding that the Quran is the final and complete revelation, certainty in the hereafter, firm belief that ultimate accountability lies with Allah and that true success extends beyond this life.
These principles form the foundation of a successful and balanced life. Now, in the 5th verse, Allah defines the outcome for those who embody these principles. These are on a guidance from their Lord, and these it is that are successful. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:5. This verse provides the ultimate assurance. Those who embody these principles are on true guidance, and they are the ones whom Allah declares as successful. But what does success mean in the Quranic sense? In worldly terms, success is often measured by wealth, power, or social status. But the Quran redefines success as following divine guidance, living with moral integrity, seeking Allah's approval above all else. True success is not defined by human standards, but by Allah's acceptance. A person may be wealthy and powerful in the world, but if they lack Allah's guidance, they are not truly successful.
Indeed, the most honorable of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous among you. Surah Al-Hujurat 49:13. Material success is temporary. True success is eternal. It lies in Allah's pleasure and the rewards of the hereafter. Before the advent of Islam, Arabia was engulfed in moral and social darkness. Idol worship was widespread. Tribal warfare and bloodshed were the norm. Women were treated as property. Economic exploitation and corruption were rampant. This era was known as Jahiliyyah, the age of ignorance. But the revelation of the Quran transformed Arabia into the most advanced and morally upright civilization. Tribal divisions were replaced with unity, justice, and equality. Economic exploitation gave way to social welfare and charitable responsibility. Women were given legal rights and dignity. Islam not only reformed spiritual life, but also ignited an intellectual and scientific awakening. The Quran repeatedly invites believers to reflect on the universe and seek knowledge.
Do they not reflect upon the creation of the heavens and the earth, and what Allah has created? Surah Al-Araf 7:185.
We created man from a drop of mingled fluid to test him, and we made him hearing and seeing. Surah Al-Insan 76:2. Modern embryology confirms that human development occurs in stages, as described in the Quran over 1400 years ago. Professor Keith Moore, a renowned embryologist, acknowledged that the descriptions in the Quran are consistent with modern scientific discoveries. And the heaven we created with might, and indeed we are its expander. Surah Ad-Dariyat 51:47. The Quran mentions the expansion of the universe, something confirmed by modern astrophysics through the Big Bang theory. Scientists like Stephen Hawking have confirmed that the universe is continuously expanding. He released the 2 seas, meeting side by side. Between them is a barrier so they do not transgress. Surah Ar-Rahman 55:19-20. Modern oceanography confirms that when 2 different bodies of water meet, a barrier forms between them due to differing salinity and density levels. Inspired by Quranic teachings, Muslim scholars laid the foundation for modern science. Al-Khwarizmi developed the system of algebra, which comes from the Arabic word al-jabr. Modern computers and AI rely on algebraic principles first introduced by Muslim scholars. Jabir ibn Hayyan pioneered the scientific method. Modern pharmaceutical and chemical industries are rooted in his research. Ibn al-Haytham's research on light and refraction laid the groundwork for modern lenses and cameras. Ibn Sina's canon of medicine was a standard medical reference in Europe for centuries. His research shaped modern medical science and surgical techniques. Muslim astronomers calculated the Earth's circumference and developed star charts. The foundations of modern astrophysics rest on these discoveries. Surely we have revealed the reminder, and surely we are its guardian. Surah Al-Hijr 15:9. And whoever desires the reward of this world, we will give him thereof. But whoever desires the reward of the hereafter, we will give him thereof. Surah Ash-Shura 42:20. What defines success in your life? Are you measuring success through material gains or divine approval? How can you reconnect with Quranic guidance to achieve both worldly and spiritual success? O Allah, grant us the best in this life and the best in the hereafter, and protect us from the punishment of the fire. O Allah, guide us on the straight path, make us among those who are successful in your sight, and grant us wisdom to reflect on your signs. Ameen. If this reflection inspired you, share it with others. Comment below with your thoughts and subscribe for more Quranic insights.